I made a fresh pot and... that's Rook's Walk.
Yeah, just me.
Spite thought I should talk to her. Well, not just Spite, but...
You made pie.
Gooseberry. You made it twice.
It was nothing.
Nothing? He blushed when I asked about the pie. It was cute.
I was not. You're not making me look good.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, you have the coffee.
I don't need pie, but you remembered my favorite. Maybe I like that. Maybe I like...
Really?
Right. I think you've got this.
You know I won't make your life easy. I don't make any... I
have more than that.
Rook, Efka and Antoine sent word. A warden's arrived at Lavendale with news. He might have a lead on Isaiah.
Then we've got to get to Lavendale.
Agreed. Thanks.
Okay, so the plan is basically to sneak around, find Hezekiah's lantern, and smash it. It's quite a crowd over in the manor.
Johanna's gathering. If she's mingling there, we'll be spotted. Fortunately, we have someone who could pass as a servant.
Manfred, can you pour fancy wine and nod? Send him in.
Right, Manfred. You're to... We'll be watching.
Something's going to occur.
Once we find and destroy Johanna's... Hopefully...
That should be enough time for Manfred to blend in as a servant.
Let's find a place inside to observe him, quietly.
Right. Let's find another way in.
Johanna's last guests must already be in attendance.
There's a lot of people here. Hezenkos must be planning to drain their souls with her lantern.
What's she gonna do with them?
Raise Moran.
Sounds like the party's in that main hall where we confronted Hezenkos.
Perfect. We can watch Manfred discreetly from the balcony.
And see if Hezenkos has that lantern on her.
There's Manfred. And Johanna.
But no lantern.
Now, you were saying about a shrine in the manor.
Yes, a shrine revealed by a spectral tunnel, which, as an expert, I could read if our host ever lets me into the library.
An ancestral shrine. I could question the deceased there about the location of Johanna's lantern.
Well, if a book can lead us to the shrine, let's hit the library. The library's to the east, right? Where we closed Hezenkos' portal into the Fade.
Right. But why come all the way back here?
Johanna must have a workshop hidden here. Likely where she's prepared whatever she plans to empower with this lantern.
Undead, watch out!
Johanna's creatures. We must deal with them quickly. I'd expected Johanna to post more guards.
Maybe she didn't want to scare her guests? Let's see if we can find that book pointing to the ancestral shrine. Nothing about a shrine here.
And what's a romance doing under geography?
What about this That book just snarled at me.
Ah, there's our spectral tome. Well done.
No, it's not opening.
One must be delicate. That guest of Johanna's claimed to be an expert in spectral literature.
And was interested in the shrine. Let's have Manfred hand him the book, see what he says. Were you waiting for us? Manfred, take this tome to the man asking about the shrine, please.
Don't worry. We'll watch from the balcony.
What's this? The Spectral Guide to Blackthorn Manor? Shh, there now. I only want to look up one thing. Ah, there is an ancestral shrine in the northwest wing.
Perfect. Let's go to the shrine.
Yes, the deceased there should be most helpful in finding Johanna's lantern. This way to the shrine.
I'd love to go to this kind of party. Not one with Hezenkos exactly, but with other mages. They're probably swapping all kinds of theories.
These gatherings aren't always so academically minded, Belara. Though I did overhear a lecturer in mathematics arguing about a new form of geometry with the bursar from Cumberland.
Maybe you can introduce me. I mean, after Hezenkos.
The shrine's locked.
We must find a...
Is this a key to the shrine?
Excellent, Manfred. Oh my. A body.
We can come back for it after.
Excellent idea.
Time to find Hezenkos.
By flame and seal. Friends to the dead.
Emmerich?
He's unusually obstinate. Speak! Where is Hezenkos?
Prove yourselves. What claim? A willing dead companion. Hezenkos me.
Rook, did you hear that? Manfred just...
I know! Also, we should move.
Oh, he can talk. Manfred, say something else. Come now, you just spoke.
I have to go.
Yes,
This wall looks... Ha! Secret door.
Manfred, could you please squeeze through and open the door from the other side? Aha! I knew I could imagine him speaking.
How can Manfred talk now?
He began as a wisp that embodied what most wisps do: curiosity. I knew he was learning quickly outside the necropolis, but this level of complexity is remarkable.
That's incredible, I think.
Isn't it? He's so precocious. Good work, Manfred.
Hope this leads to where Hezencast is keeping that lantern.
I can only imagine what she's planning to use it for. This must lead to Johanna's workshop.
What's that through the wall?
Oh my word!
Wow, how did she do this?
I thought you and your little friends might worm your way to my party, Karen.
Johanna, even half-lit, you can't control something this massive.
Such little faith.
That glow on the skeleton up there. That's Hezencast's lantern.
She's going to use the life stored in it to reanimate that monstrosity. Reach the lantern. We've done it!
Undead.
May as well wait for the fuel and a bonfire.
I'm seeing why Hezenkos failed that Lich morality test.
We must make haste to that lantern. Unbelievable. Johanna's stolen a chamber from the Grand Necropolis and transposed it under Blackthorn Manor.
I'd say that should be impossible, but, well, the vents are like them.
The Necropolis walls here are still intact. No wonder we couldn't sense what she's been creating. Oh, I wish Manfred had stayed about.
He'll be fine. We'll handle this.
Thank you, Manfred. I'll find somewhere safe.
There's the lantern. You're going to free the spirits inside?
We must, before we can destroy it.
Like back when you were freeing those spirits Hezenkos trapped in the manor? That took a lot out of you.
I must try, Rook.
Emmerich!
There are too many trapped spirits. I'm sorry. I can't. Another lash of power might end me.
What's that, Volkaren? Afraid to chance death for your precious spirits? For all your fine words on the subject, only I had the courage to risk my life for our art.
I've seen Emmerich face worse than you.
I'm not the one so paralyzed.
Johanna! Listen to me! You're right. I've never overcome fear.
Yes.
I'm sorry Lichdom failed you.
Puppet? Puppet? Do you think I'm staying a failed lich? I won't command my greatest creation! I will become it! Colleagues, interfering Templars, inept rivals, you all have a place in my heart. And tonight you will fuel my ascension at the cost of your miserable lives. you can stop me? Once I get rid of you, I will merge with my greatest god and conquer this city!
Emmerich, can she do that?
Yes! She's attempting full possession with the life of the people here!
We need to stop Hezenkos long enough to destroy that lantern.
With that much life inside it, the backlash...
We don't have a choice!
Once I destroy you wretches, my union with my creation will be complete!
Excellent coordination!
Run, Volkov! Scurry like the rat you are! I can't believe you brought your ridiculous pet skeleton with you!
His name is Manfred!
I'll go down there myself!
About time.
Silence! Crush you myself if I must. It's touching that you brought your new friends to die with you, Volkaren. I'll be sure to bury you all in the same tomb!
Well played!
You think I'd leave myself vulnerable to you? Enough playing! Your pointless lives will fuel my triumph!
Amplified innervation!
She's draining life from us. We must find shelter.
Right. spirits in that lantern?
It might kill me and not even work. No living thing can approach it and... Manfred! Come back!
Any last words, Volkaren, before I... You miserable little...
Manfred!
Manfred knew you could do this. So do I.
By the spirits bound here, night and shadow, light and blood.
What are you doing?
Let your chains loosen. Let the fade draw close.
You'll never succeed, you old fool!
I release you to the air.
You small minded!
Emmerich, how's Manfred holding to get...
We must go to the necropolis. His body could only take so much. But I underestimated him, Rook. What... bravery in the heart of the dead. And how he grew. Manfred disobeyed me beautifully. He was his own soul at the end.
Can you bring him back?
I will ask.
Emmerich Volkaren. You were not expected so soon.
Did it just get colder?
You're in no danger, Rook. He's come to hear my plea. My lord, I come regarding Manfred.
Yes, but should you do this?
What? Why?
Lichdom is long. If I'm...
What would we otherwise become? Revive him and...
Emmerich.
Manfred chose to help us. I yearn for Lichdom, Rook. Do I revive him and live out my days? Or do I honor...
Mortality's a hard price. but you'd miss Manfred.
Oh, of course I would. But a watcher should be of his own death into...
You're braver than you know, Emmerich. You've always risked your life.
Death's abyss always...
I think facing a lot of things would be easier.
Oh, he was fearless.
Then help him do it.
You're absolutely right. I'll need your help. Rest easy, Manfred. We'll soon have you back amongst the living.
I should check on Emmerich and see if he's ready to bring back Manfred.
I've made my preparations.
I'll do whatever I can.
Thank you.
Okay, Emmerich, how's this work?
We'll need assistance finding Manfred's wisp and drawing it back into his body. By pact and pledge... You've met these spirits before, but I've never... Rook, allow me to present...
Thank you both very much for helping with Manfred.
How polite.
Good manners in mortal kind.
Friends. My assistant, my ward.
We'd heard you'd abandoned Lichdom to...
You paid the price.
And only...
Can I help? He was always so excited to be around you, Emmerich. If spirits can learn to love, he loved you.
In the sea of the Fade... I leave this beacon for you, Manfred. Follow my voice. Return to me! Please. Manfred?
It worked!
That's wonderful. That's wonderful indeed.
Thanks for stitching that seam on my coat, Fred. It was coming loose. And nice new threads yourself.
Thank you.
Yes, we needed something to mark him as an apprentice around the necropolis.
It's a good fit. See you around.
Yes.
Oh, you know what to call me. Okay, bring it down now.
He's excited for his training. Some undead have the potential to cast magic.
What was that like?
You mean you don't know?
Dunno!
We must work on that enunciation. Why don't you fetch the primer?
I'm glad things worked out.
I'm glad you took... As he grows,
How do you feel about
I have moments of regret. But none would make...
Good! Again!
I'm ready to get back.
Lucas Kreisen, one of our own. He left on his calling months.
Have you met him before?
In passing, yes. But no more. And then left for his calling.
That sounds as rough as it gets. Hope he makes it.
We've tried everything we can, but...
Except the gloom. Warden Kreisen.
The dead.
Who isn't?
The deep roads.
Isaiah.
Grey Wardens. All of us.
Well, that's not ominous.
She's lost her mind. Gathering forces. Griffins are there. How much time?
Lucas?
Antoine. I need to know where he came out of the deep roads. This is it, where Warden Kreisen came back from his calling. Easy, boy.
He senses Darkspawn?
That, and the Griffins. This is your time, boy. You're ready for this. Hunt. Don't go getting a big head, boy. I mean it. You watch those tail feathers of yours. The second you feel Darkspawn breathing on them, you hide.
Why would this gloom howler?
Isaiah.
So why would Isaiah bring the other griffins to the deep roads?
She was a Grey Warden. Last anyone heard, she disappeared down here.
After using blood magic on her own griffins.
And she's still at it. The archdemon blood she took from the cauldron, that's the end of Hassan's family if we don't stop her.
What's your name, Warden?
What is this place?
Sanctuary.
It reeks of darkspawn and blight.
Embrace it, and it will embrace you. The calling is not the end for Grey Wardens. You're no Warden. You're not allowed.
Whatever you're doing down here, I'm sure it wasn't part of...
The oath says we kill monsters like this.
It didn't have to be this way.
Only true believers shall pass.
You're a warden. Keep your oath.
Whiteout shall never fall.
What are you talking about?
Our blades defend the world.
Feels wrong fighting other wardens.
What has Isaiah done to them?
I don't know. But the blight's taken hold. Son, you okay? Good. You're doing fine.
Where are we, anyway? Doesn't look like the deep roads I know.
They're building something down here. It's almost like... Nah.
Like what?
A corrupted version of Weishaupt.
wrong with you? All white house. Fire with beams of darkness? Snap out the quarters. Say it's evil. You're following a monster. He commands us.
First Warden?
Rook, I'm never to be rid of you.
What happened? I thought you died.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. Gillenane did her worst. Then she found me.
The Gloom Howler? Isaiah?
Nothing will stop me. We'll defend Weishaupt to the death. It stood for centuries.
Isaiah's messing with your mind. None of this is real.
Our victory will be real enough. Send reinforcements to the North Wall. Rally on my signal.
What are you talking about?
The Griffins will repel these invaders.
Where are they? What did you do with them?
Stop questioning my orders, Warden! 50 lashes for insubordination!
He's just like the others. He's too far gone.
What do we do?
Set him free. dungeon at White's Hub usually had drunk wardens sleeping at all. Now they're housing a darkspawn army. Here, boy! I know. I missed you too, boy.
Hassan! Your brothers and sisters are waiting!
Don't listen to her, son!
That's right, Hassan! son! Return home to your family.
You can't have him!
I can save him! I don't have on the old gods. These griffins will be born again!
Blood ritual. If she finishes it, she'll blight the griffins.
We have to get in there.
I don't see the griffins.
They're up at the top. Past all this light.
Look out! More blighted wardens!
I see them. Keep attacking the borders. Kill Asaya!
We interrupted the ritual.
Hit her while she's vulnerable.
The tyranny of the Grey Wardens has come to its end. A new order will rise from the deep roads. These griffins will be your symbol. The Grey Wardens will never hurt them again. The Griffins have a new family.
More of those light poisons. We have to clear them out to get up to the griffins.
Wardens, we don't have to fight. Asaya's the real enemy.
We defend Weishaupt.
This isn't Weishaupt.
The griffins!
Don't worry, we'll get you out.
Grey Wardens! Destroy those who would destroy our cause!
Son, strike true! Touch him and you die!
I'm giving him his freedom.
How? By killing him?
By releasing him.
We know who you are. Isaiah. A Grey Warden who lost her way. You blighted the Griffins. You doomed them.
The Wardens doomed them by their own decree. I saved them. The eggs. These are the future, with blight in their veins. The Griffins will be immortal. The Wardens will never harm them again. I will be their shield against the pain.
I'm sorry you were forced to hurt them, but it won't make today any better.
You were a Grey Warden. Act like one. Be the light in the darkness. You die, here and now.
The darkness offers protection. So it must be.
A song like an arrow! Who's ready to go home?
The Feather Brigade looks happy.
And I'd like to keep it that way.
What'd you have in mind?
I was thinking I'd ask my good friend Rook for advice. I'm too...
Davrin, they're hungry, and step...
Let's do this. I asked you all here to make a decision. Evka, tradition would say they return home with the Grey Wardens.
We're already preparing the Eyrie for them.
But I've also seen another side to them.
Arlathan Forest needs a guardian.
And now the tough part. I trust all of you. But I do trust Rook. She risked her life for these...
Really?
No doubt.
With so many things in our world changing, I think now is the time for Griffins to try something new. They've served the Wardens well, which is why I know they'll do the same for Arlathan Forest. I've seen a different side to them. The Shepherd, protecting creatures in our world who are often forgotten. The Griffins' new home should be among the trees.
Well said.
The forest and everything that lives there thanks you.
Son. I love you, boy. I don't want to lose you. Bye, boy. Welcome home. How about thanking Rook for all the help?
Come here. What's that you say? I can ride you all over Thetis when you're big enough?
Hey, now.
That's what he said, I swear.
Yeah? How about we discuss it over some gingerwort tea?
Ah.
Hey, Rook. Irulan and Strife reached out. They finished preparations for Syrian's funeral. I could use someone to come with me, if you're able. Just let me know, okay?
Sure thing.
Maybe tomorrow. Swimming? Don't put...
You two have come along.
Yeah. And he's...
Wait till he's a teen.
It's all about emotion with his son. He's pure that way. No hiding anything.
What about me?
He's taking a
Yeah?
Listen, I wanted to thank you. You stepped up.
I just hope Arlithan Forest is the right home.
Nah, elk.
What if they eat elk?
They can try. He's a... Don't worry so much, Rook. The world will be a...
Wonder what Hassan's brothers and sisters think.
He says as long as there are clear skies to roam, warm...
A griffin's word.
Till Tosh teaches him how to swim.
That might actually be fun. See you around.
We should get fish next time we're in Minrathous.
He's courageous, and I do enjoy his story. But where to go?
Nev always wants to visit this fish fry.
Ah, youth.
It was. Sorry, Emric.
Rook, quick! Does wandering Arlathan's groves or exploring its caves...
I bet Strife would be more interested in the insect caves.
You're right. A rendezvous...
All set. Where are we heading, Emric?
I thought we'd visit those
One of my favorites. Nope.
Thrilling. Until later.
That's what I like about your friend.
Should I...
Don't bother.
trouble coming. We offer this form to the sky, the sea, and the earth. Thanks, Rook, for coming. I don't think I could have done this alone.
No one should have to deal with this sort of thing alone.
I guess I'm still not used to it. Having someone in my life like you, it's nice. Especially now, it doesn't make it hurt less, but it makes me feel like I can deal with the hurt. You know? Anyways, we need to light 3 more braziers. Each one represents an aspect of the self. It's been this way for centuries. It's part of who the Dalish are. Maybe the archive could have told me why before I freed it, but it's what I know and what I want.
I know it's hard, but you can do this.
I already buried him once. At least this time, it's for real. Let's head to the first brazier. Okay, the first brazier should be ahead somewhere.
How far?
However far it needs to be, I guess. I wonder what we lost by freeing the archive, I mean.
Besides an opportunity to be called witless fool a dozen times a day?
Definitely not gonna miss that.
Belara?
Hey, Irulan.
Look, if you need to talk, let me know. It's great to see how happy Rook makes you. Just, you know, if you need another friend, I'm here. Anyways, time to light the first brazier.
Third, we give to the sky to share your story with the sun and moon. Feels a little weird saying that one with everything we know now. It's not the ancient elves' fault that Elgernon is, well, what he is. Did I make the right choice? Freeing the archive? Losing that piece of who we were?
Not every question has a good answer, but who we are is just as important as who we were.
Syrian didn't want our people to be defined by our struggle. He wanted to go back to who we were before. He said that's when we were ourselves all the way through. But that struggle, it happened. It changed us into who we are now. Just wish it were easier to know. Okay. Next brazier. It
It's unusual to see all these obstacles in the way of a funeral. Death's hard to deal with, though, no matter where you come from.
Each obstacle's supposed to represent grief and moving past it, literally. But, yeah, it's a little weird. Probably. Syrian would have laughed at it. What they did, the Evan to us, I can never forgive.
With any luck, you can say that right to their faces.
Nev, what are you doing here?
What? You know I show up for you, Belle. They'd only let one of us come, though. The rest send their regards, especially Emmerich.
I'm just... Wow. Thank you, Nev. And everyone else.
Hey, as long as I'm around, you've got family. All right, go on and light the brazier.
A third we give to the sea, to share your story with the heart of the world. We always talked about visiting other lands. Syrian and me, I mean. Maybe the Evanurus did just that. Conquered other people. Shattered them like they did the doors. What would the world look like if they'd left it alone?
Past isn't just one thing.
Who knows what choices we would have made? But I keep thinking the elves, they broke us. And we survived in spite of... But it's still hard, knowing what I know. Okay. Okay. One more brazier to go. I'd always get the word... What's wrong? In the rituals, I mean? Syrian would laugh at me. Well, not in a mean way, and he'd help me.
I thought Dalish clans planted trees for their funerals.
This is what we've always done, that I remember, anyway. Well, we didn't use ancient magic.
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
Thanks, Strife. I'm glad you're here.
He was one of us, even if he never officially joined.
He died protecting Arlethan, even knowing the cost.
Saving the world. Seems like it might run in the family. Time to light the last brazier.
And a third returns to the soil, to blossom once again into life. And that's it. A Dalish funeral, or one version, at least. It hasn't changed much in centuries, from and to the earth.
I'm sorry this has been so hard for you, Balara.
You know, I thought I'd be sadder, but I'm okay, mostly. It hurts, but a little bit less every day. Freeing the archive? Was it the right choice? Does it mean Syrian died for nothing?
Well, you sent Inaris back to whatever nightmare he came from, so that's not nothing.
That's a really good point. He wanted to reclaim our past, find the truth of who we were. He never got that, never found out what he wanted. But he did the right thing. And I got to say goodbye. That's worth something, right? Now I have to live my life for him, for me, and for our people.
That's all any of us can do. Just keep living and putting one foot in front of the other.
It's just hard. Sometimes. Harder than it should be. We'll figure out who we were, who we are, and we'll do it the right way. It's time we let the ghosts of the past rest. I hope you've found peace, and that we'll meet again. Goodbye, Syrian. I love you.
Pit of darkspawn. Let's clear them out. Another champion. Let's deal with it.
Under fire! Watch it!
I'll take this one.
Behind you! Watch it!
Leading the way, one champion at a time.
Got it, Cup.
should take care of it. Better get this where it's needed. Watch ahead. Look, there.
Looks like we're doing this.
You return.
It's the trapped spirit from the necropolis.
Is it pride that will kill? Do you think you can succeed in facing me where the Venatori failed?
You got it. Nice move. Got us at range. Hitting us from range.
Two versions of the same demon.
Spirits and Arlequins split themselves like this, but it never went as far as this demon's avatars.
And there's more roaming around. All we have to do is find them.
Careful ahead. Good to go.
Look there.
I'd let go of Syrian the first time. I didn't. Not really. This time, I don't know. I still don't know if I will.
You never do.
Another Fen'Harel altar.
I keep expecting one of the floorboards to break.
I thought I'd let go of Syrian the first time. I didn't. Not really. This time, I don't know.
Behind you, look out!
We're getting good at this.
Well, anyway.
I thought I'd let go of Syrian the first time. I didn't. Not really. This time, I don't know. I still don't know if I will.
You never do. Funny, the things that wake you up years after you think they're gone.
I'm at peace with it. Real peace this time. So even if I carry it with me, it's lighter now. Maybe I'm not making sense. Am I making sense?
More than you think.
Ooh, crystal.
Every time we destroy a blight growth, I feel like I need a bath. Another tendril gone. Don't let it get on you. That's not going back.
Why are there so many bones?
Noella, corruption seeps in.
Another revenant. That explains the bones.
We'll take that.
Something's ready. Ready.
The Revenant's awake! This one's even stronger!
Got us from a distance.
Rain!
Get clear.
Just end.
Now it's your turn. You're under fire.
What? It's drawing power from the Fade Tear.
Its wounds are close.
The sun snuffed out.
Ready to go.
The wisp of what was.
Ready.
Got us a range. Watch it. Go again.
Unavenged. A wisp of what was.
Under fire. Watch it. My job's done. Your turn.
It's gone. And the Fade Tear, too. That'll slow down the gods' plans, at least on this island. They're gone. The Fade Tear and that Revenant. All that's left is its essence. Every one of these gets us a little farther. Break, Laura!
Watch ahead.
Another of those blighted fade tears. Just looking at those tears gives me a headache. Let's handle it. Corruption, undead. I'd say we found out who's responsible. Here it comes! You bet!
Darkness long lamented.
I've got the setup, you do the rest. Watch out! It's healing itself, just like the last one.
That means it's weakening the fade tear. Stay on it.
Light and sword stolen.
That should weaken it.
Our children orphaned.
All set.
There, it's healing again, and the tear's getting weaker.
A wellspring drained.
Now it's your turn. Look out!
Right here.
Do that.
The Fade Tear and the Revenant are both gone, and the Revenant left its essence behind, like before. These Revenants aren't just undead. This'll open the way. This door. I think the essence... from that...
You dozed off in your breakfast this morning. You might think about getting some rest.
I did. A little bit. At least an hour. I had a thought, and that became a plan, and then it was breakfast.
Just try not to fall asleep somewhere dangerous.
Oh, don't worry. Lucanus gave me some coffee. I'll be fine, I'm sure.
Well, you and coffee should mix well.
The fires are lit.
This smells,
Coffee has a distinct aroma.
sorry.
Try everything once. That's what I say.
I want to, but sometimes I just like...
Nothing wrong with that. So, Harding.
You don't have to pretend to like it.
I mean, it's good. It's nice and...
Rook's right. You don't... I won't be upset if you don't like coffee.
He really wouldn't.
I know, but... Sorry. It's just this thing I do sometimes.
Acting so people will like you?
It sounds terrible when you say it like that. I know I don't...
Well, everyone you know seems...
Good job, Lay.
You must have been pretty tiny.
Where'd that come from?
A tiny dwarven girl.
No. If they agreed with...
Some people like cream or sugar.
Maybe coffee, just...
Rook, I had an idea. I figured it's a good time to check in with... Want to come with...
Sounds like a plan.
It'll be good to see the...
Eldrin, how's the training going?
Just a minute. Poachers are nearby. The Hulla are in trouble. Quick, to your positions. Go!
Ever tried gingerwort tea? I heard it's got some kick.
You're joking. Who?
Yeah.
No one I know.
Though I did hear
Worms?
Irv...
Right.
Looks like you met your match.
They know none of this is...
You need to route...
That gives me...
Wait, what's happening?
The Hulla are in trouble, and unarmed hunters nearby. Attack!
No.
Got it!